Yo, welcome back. So this is episode 2 of the new series on my channel called Week Check. Now, if you remember from my first episode, I'll put a link up there so you can see it. I said I had a few intros which I wanted to try out. So if you let me know which ones you think are the best, we'll probably stick with those, or we might just rotate through them. So here we go. Here's the next intro. Welcome back, episode 2. This is a series where I give you an insight as to the trainers what are going to be dropping in the next 7 days. So this week it's going to be from the 29th of November to the 3rd of December. Just do a bit of housekeeping here. The information I have at this time is what should be dropping in the next 7 days. It doesn't take into account any surprise drops, and it doesn't take into account any trainers what have been pulled. Now, you know the sneaker industry. Sometimes they don't drop what they're supposed to drop, and then sometimes they do surprise drops. So I can't cater for that, what's happening, but I can tell you from what the information I have sourced to this point, what should be coming out in the next 7 days. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if this video gives you a little context, please hit the like button and give me the thumbs up, or put a comment down and let me know what you liked or what you're looking forward to. We can just chat about those things anyway. So let's just get straight into this. And this is the 29th of November. And we're starting off with the Nike offline pack. Now this is going to be released in 2 colours. I think they're called the Emerald Green and the Cool Greys. Now this is a different kind of sneaker. You've got an oversized midsole, and on top it is like a cushioned canvas, and it's got a intertwining lace crossover kind of lacing system going on. It reminds me a bit of a cushioned Ugg boot, but in a low, or like a snow boot. So I think it's for the winter times. They're going for, I think, £110. They're on a sneaker app now. So if these are ones you want to cop, hit the notification bell on a sneaker app, and you should be ready to cop them on the 29th, usually at 8 o'clock, where they always drop. The next trainer is dropping on the 29th. The Nike Dunk Lows called a Punch Pink. Now, these are a classic dunk. They're a classic dunk low. You've got a pink sole with a white midsole and a white base with the overlays or the overlays are pink, hence the reason why it's called Punch Pink. And the laces are also pink as well. Now, these are ranging from between £90 to £105, depending on where you pick them up from, but those should be dropping soon. So if you like your dunks and you like pink, then these are ones to look for. So on the same day, we're going to be dropping 4 dunk highs. Now these are the white gum, white aluminium, university red, and moon fossil black. Now the white gum is a gum base sole with a white mid and a base upper, and the overlays are a kind of cell color, going for about £100. The second one is the white aluminium. These have a baby blue sole, a white midsole and the upper, and the overlays are baby blue. These are going for £120 because I think they're going to be more popular than probably the white gum ones. The next one is the university reds. Now again, it's classic dunk high. You've got a red sole, a white midsole, white upper, and red overlays. These are going for £100, and the last ones are the moon fossil black, which again it's got 2 dark shades of brown. You can see it from the picture there. So if you're into dunks and you're ready for those ones, I don't know if they're being released on Sneaker App or just generally released, but I think you can find them in all different kind of shops like Size and Foot Asylum are going to be doing them as well, or a variety of those ones. So you should be able to cop those. But dunks are dunks, either you do or you don't. So the next kick being released on the 29th of November is the Jordan 3, I think they're called Camo Green Brown. Now, this is a typical Jordan 3 silhouette, but it's got a patchwork of different shades of green and brown on the upper. This is going to be released on Sneaker App. It's going for £170. Again, if there's something you're looking forward to, go on a Sneaker App, hit the notification bell, and you should be notified when they're coming out. They usually drop about 8 o'clock, as most trainers do on the day. Now moving to the 30th of November, and you have two Jordan 1s dropping. You have a mid and a high. Now the mid is a grade school, and it's called the Ugly Christmas Sweater. It's £90, it's for kids, and it's just looks like a normal Jordan 1 dunk. It's got some patchwork on it on the uppers. It's got a red sole with a white midsole. The toe cap is white as well, and it's got a mix of black and red overlays. It's got a patchwork to look like a Christmas jumper in it, and if that's something your kids will like, then that's something that's there for you. The Jordan 1 High is a collab between Element Gore-Tex, and it's called the Element Gore-Tex Shadow. This will cost you £110. It's got a black sole with a white midsole. It's got a green upper with black and grey overlays. It has Gore-Tex written on the heel of the shoe, or printed on the heel of the shoe. And it's just a Jordan 1. I don't think there's much more I can say about that. Keeping with the 30th of November, you then have two collaborations on Vans. You've got a Van Low and High, and they're both by Bape. So you've got a typical Vans High, which is it's a black colorway with white lines on it to outline the Bape. You can't really see the Bape sign on it, and it's got a thick Van line going through the middle. The Low Vans are like a camo type color, and you can see some Bape elements like the ape on them or whatever, but it's not really a over emphasized Bape collab. I don't know how much they're going for actually, but I know they're going on a Vans website, so it might be on size and things like that at the moment. But definitely when they release, check out the Vans website first before trying to look anywhere else. So also being released on the 1st of November is the New Balance 990 version 3 in 3 different colorways. So you've got the red suede, the USA black green, and the black blue. You know, it's the classic 990s. So you've got quite a large midsole. The uppers are a mixture of suede and canvas. The quality is going to be great. I think on the heel, but on 2 of them, you've got the 990 written on it. And one of them, I think, is the black blue. You haven't got that on there. But if this is a silhouette you like from New Balance, then for the price, which they are, is £200, I think you're going to have to think about getting these ones. I'm going to be honest with you, because you know, you expect New Balance to be around the 100, 130 mark, but £200, that either shows to me that it's great material, you know what I mean, high premium material, or they've done something new with this version 3. So either which way, if this is something you're into, then definitely have a look at these 3 coming out, and you know, maybe collect all 3, I don't know. Then we move on to the 1st of December, the first of the month for the Christmas holidays. Now, the first what's being released, or what I've seen on the 1st of the month, is a Nike Huarache Liverpool. Now, this is typical Huarache silhouette. It's white. It's a checkered red and white upper to represent Liverpool. There's not really much more to say about it. I believe it's going to be released on a Nike website. I haven't seen it on a sneaker at the moment. They're going for about £115. But I think these should be easy to cop. If you're not a Liverpool fan, then it's nothing you do. If you come from Liverpool, you probably cop them. But I don't see these really selling out that much. It just depends on how much of them they release. But on the same day, we then have a Jordan High release, which is another Element Gore-Tex, and this is the light bone. Now it's a mix of cell and grey and cream upper. Not too sure if it's leather. It looks a bit canvassy, so it's one you're going to have to look at those pictures. The pictures are out there. I don't know if it's going to be released on a Nike website or it's going to be a sneakers release, but I think you'll also be able to get them from maybe Size or Foot Patrol. But keep an eye for those. If those are something you're looking for, then again, you know, have a look at the pictures and you know, just check out. I'm not too sure what these uppers are made of, but they're going for about £110, which is not bad for a collab and a Jordan 1 High. So it's cheaper than most Jordan 1 Highs, which are really going for 140. Maybe it's a sign of time that they're just sitting now. So maybe that's why they've dropped the price, but you never know. I don't know. Maybe it's the material. It's not a full leather upper. We don't know. Sticking with the 1st of December, we then have from Adidas called the Home Alone times Adidas Forum Low White and Red. Now, this is a homage to the Home Alone movies. So it's a kind of white midsole and upper with red stripes. It's got a bit of black on it to represent when the villains got burned. The insoles I think you get 4 different insoles with different pictures of the characters from Home Alone, and also in the box you get little badges or trinkets what represent Home Alone. These are going for about £85. I honestly think these will be sold out, because it's just that retro vibe and that reminiscent about Home Alone, and everyone's seen Home Alone. And if you was one of those people who were a kid at the time, these are probably ones you might want to get just for your collection. So like I said, it's not too expensive. I think they'll be released on the Adidas confirmed apps, but keep your eyes out for those. If those are something you're looking for and you like the forum lows, which are decent trainers, member size in Adidas is a little small, so you might have to go half a size up. But if you know your forums or you wear Adidas, just stay to the sizes you always pick and you'll be safe with those ones. Moving on to the 2nd of December, we have I'm going to call it expensive trainer. These are Swarovski and Nike Air Force One low in 2 colorways. You've got the triple white and you've got the triple black. Now, it's a basic Air Force One, but what they've done is they've put some plastic overlays, and embedded in that plastic overlays are Swarovski crystals. Now, like I said to you, this is going for £405. It's on the sneakers app. If there's something you're interested in getting, again, hit the notification so that you're aware when these are going to be released or the time they're going to be released. It's usually 8 o'clock. So if this is something you're into, your Air Force One, and you want this kind of trainer, which is going to be quite blingy and different, then definitely go and check these out. And I'd like to know who buys these. So if you do buy them, just let me know. Give me a comment. Let me know what they're like in hand. I'd really like to know. I'd like to try and get a pair of them myself, just to review for the channel. But I don't want to spend £400 on an Air Force One. I'm being honest with you, and it's a bit too blingy for me to wear. I just want to get them in hand, if you know what I mean. The same day, Adidas are also releasing the Nerd Pharrell Adidas NMDs HU in chalk white. Now, I think these are kind of clean. They've got a baby blue sole, a white midsole boost, going to be comfortable. And then they've got that canvas upper with the writing down the middle, which you usually get with the NMD hues. It's a nice, call it white color, chalky white. Well, they call it chalky white, so call it white with the typical rope laces and just hints. So if you're into the Pharrell NMDs, then these are one to cop. They're going for £180, so it's not a cheapest trainer out there, but it's a Pharrell Williams, so they're always based around that price. I think these may sell out, but then I know they're not going to really be that high on resale. I haven't seen them go that high, and so again, if it's one you want, it's on the confirmed app now. Go and have a look at them, check what you want to do, and I think you can participate now as well. So also being released on the 2nd of December is 2 collaborations with New Balance. I think they're called the Joshua Vadiz. Now you have the 5740 and the 327s in black. One's going for £130 and the other is £110 respectively. Now, both of these have a suede and synthetic upper. They're in a classic silhouettes for that type, the Georgia and the New Balance 5740s, or I don't know if that's what they call them, but I don't, I'm not a New Balance guy. But they look nice. Both of them have speckles of white paint on them. And yeah, again, have a look at these. If you're a New Balance kind of guy, the material is going to be great. The comfort is going to be great. So, they're not too expensive for a collaboration as well, or, cheaper than some of the trainers out there now. So these may be ones to cop for you. Sticking again with the 2nd of December, we then have another Dunk Low, which is released. It's called a Golden Rod. It's a black and yellow silhouette. It's a Dunk Low, so there's not really much to say. It's going for £100. I think these were released before, and it's just a re-release. Maybe they just renamed them, but it's yellow overlays with black base. Not much more to say. We then have still sticking with the 2nd December, we then have a release from Puma, and this is the Puma Trump OG for women's. Now this is a 2-tone brown suede classic OG. I just can't explain it. If you know these, you know these. They're going for £8. They're women's shoes. So if there's one, ladies, what you want to cop, just a classic Pumas, then definitely one. I wish they didn't just do it in women's, because I would like to cop these as well myself. So as we go into the final day of release for this week, which will be the 3rd of December, we have the Peace Minusane night collaboration with a Quando 1 triple white. Now this is a weird shoe. It looks like a golf shoe. It's £130. It has a leather upper with leather overlays with brogue stitching on, or brogue punctuations on top. I don't know what this shoe is. It just looks like a golf shoe to me, with a massive tongue what flips over the laces, do different prints on it, etc. So again, if it's something you're looking out for, there you have it. I've never seen them. I don't think this one I'll be copying, definitely. And the final release for the 3rd of December is a Jordan 1 Amamier, and I think it's just called Jordan 1 High Amamier. It's an off-white colour. I wouldn't call it sail, it's just an off-white colour. You've got a brown base midsole, and the upper base and overlays are the same colour, which is again an off-white colour. The swoosh sign has a snakeskin pattern, and the laces are a kind of brown waxy lace. There's not much more to say. I don't know what material is going to be like. I don't know if it's complete suede or it's complete, how the suede is, but it looks quite nice. For me, it just looks a bit dirty, if I'm honest with you. It could have been a blazer. I think the colour they're using, it could have been a blazer rather than a Jordan 1. But it's going to be decent quality if it's anything like with the Amamier Jordan 3s, which she released ages ago. But that's the end of it. That's the end of episode 2. Please look, if this video gave some content, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please subscribe, and definitely hit the notification bell so you know when I've uploaded episode 3 of the new series of Week Check. There's nothing more for me to say. Please, if there's anything you want to talk about, or ones you're going for, ones you think are heat, ones you don't like, put in the comments, man. We can chat about it. I like chatting with you. But other than that, I'm gone. Patrick T. Peace.